Welcome to the Trading Lab. My name's Chris Christover. I am Christy Macro on Twitter. I'm the founder and lead trader here, head trader, the dude in charge at the Trading Lab. I want to welcome you personally for joining us. I'm excited to have this community grow and for you to be a part of that community, help join us in the battle of actually earning money in the market consistently over time. Can be done. We do it all day, every day. So let me tell you about what to expect. What is the lab, really? It's a community of day swing trader investors, long-term investors who happen to be quant, systematic, retail, retirees, young and old retirees, hedge fund, prop traders. We have traders at big firms. We have traders at family offices, and it pretty much runs the gamut. We're not a snooty group of traders who won't talk to people because they didn't go to a certain school or they don't know what a strike is or anything. We're not here for that. We are here to work together, share our work with each other, help each other grow. We do a lot of research. We do a lot of back testing. We build a lot of systems. We have a lot of systems that we run, and you'll have access here as part of the lab. Mostly we focus, almost entirely we focus on systematic trading. And why is that? Because systematic is a way you can organize it, right? You have a standard setup, you know your risk, you know your stop, you know how many over 100 trades, you know what your win rate's going to be, your average winner, your average loser. For example, if you have a certain setup, let's call it the FVBO strategy, which you'll have access to here in a minute. I'll show you that. Has over a 70% win rate at 1.2R winner and 1R loser. So, what does that mean? At 70 out of 100 trades will make 1.2R. And if you're risking $1,000, that's $1,200. 70 of those trades will make $1,200 and 30 of those trades will lose $1,000. So a $30,000 loser, or what was that, $86,000 winner. So it's about a $56,000 with $1,000 risk system. You'll know that. You'll be able to identify the setups. You'll be able to predict that a trade is about to happen. You'll be able to see these repeat over time. It's no good having one setup that works only, or a setup that works only once a decade. Because what if it's wrong that one time that you actually take it, you put everything, everything on the line there. So we want to have a statistical outcome so that we know how to measure, how much capital we need to meet the lifestyle we want to live. In that previous example, with about $100,000, you could make $50,000 to $60,000 a year using a very simple basic strategy with risk, taking the ego away, being focused on just managing the system. And you'll be able to plan longer term. We have a number of traders in here who are prop traders, and through the tryout method, go do the tryout, get accepted into the program, and spend the next year or two building up their equity, and they're managing their system with the rules of the prop firm. And within a year or two, you could be managing multi-million-dollar account, taking 70, 80% profits for yourself. So that's basically what the lab is. Again, it's we got developers in there, we've got portfolio managers at funds, we've got a bunch of retail traders. It's everybody hanging out, working the market together. Now let me go over what you get. First off, you're going to get access to the lab course. So I put together a special course just for lab members. So if you've seen the Systems Mastery course, Consistently Profitable, or the Swing Beast course, this has all of that kind of dialed into just for the lab. So if you're kind of wondering, like, what course should I take? Well, you've got access to the lab, and in the lab, you have the Trading Lab specific course. And it'll teach everything you need to know about systematic trading, building back testing, a bunch of different strategies. Okay. In addition to that, Once you complete all that, then you have access to a bunch of other strategies that just, I break them down, I show the results, we trade them live. And then of course, all those videos are recorded from prop tryout challenges I did. Our daily live streams are always recorded. You can, if you really just want to get a fill, sometimes you're just like, I just need something going in the background, throw up, just find a random video and do it. We record them every day or almost every day. And they're there for taking. Then I'll show you everything else in the library. We also have the daily briefing note that I put out every morning ahead of the trading day or right at the beginning of the trading day. So we know what to be looking, what to be on the lookout for that trading day. Right now, day trading is working quite well in the markets, and swing trading isn't doing as well in the big indexes and the indices. But that changes. There's times where we just sit and swing trade long. We just buy calls or futures or even the stock and just sit long and trade it. Crypto, for example, is a good one for that. There's some really good trending markets for that there. So I send that out every morning, basically what the focus is on the day. I try to keep people from forwarding it out, but I do get comments from a few people on certain trading desks that they liked my note that day, or they're like, what gave you this idea? It's for us, but what happens once I turn it into the wild. And then of course we do a daily live stream where I fire up the Zoom, share my screen, and trade right along with me, whether I'm trading the S&P futures or crypto or currencies or anything, whatever I'm looking at. Some days we're just looking at what's going on in the markets in bigger picture. Some days we're going over strategies. Some days we're just putting everything together and doing Q&A. I'm always asking for requests of what people they want to read or see. So that's that. Let me show you now how to access the library. Okay. So this is pollinatetrading.com right over here. Log in. You'll get your whatever username and password that you use to sign in. And then you'll show up whatever courses, whatever products you have, they will show up in here. Right now, this is just the Pollinate Trading Lab. So let's see what we got. Okay, so remember what I said. The first thing you're going to see is the Pollinate Trading Lab trading course. Okay, so this is like this is kind of like an intro to what you get out of the lab. Here's the a couple of different strategies, market regimes, mindset, and making trading as a business. How to back test. Then I live back test certain strategies and kind of start putting them all together. This is a fairly comprehensive course. And then, how to get into prop trading for, long-term success. Maybe also, I'm a big proponent of our members starting their own businesses, whether it's an online content business or anything like that. If you do something like that, you already have access to a number of fellow traders, whether you're doing, trading content or writing blog posts, doing YouTube videos, doing e-commerce stuff or whatever. You can instantly just say, hey guys, this is my new business. Would you guys be interested in taking a look? And, usually you'll get a couple of sales out of it right away from the group, which is always nice. So some higher level thinking, reaction to the players. We're reacting to the way people are reacting. We're not so much reacting ourselves. When something happens, we're actually waiting to see how it plays out till we get our setups, and it's low risk for us. I talked a little about geopolitics and kind of understanding of framing, and then, back to another strategy, failed breakout, scalping McSalface, a number of different iterations. And then a member from the lab went and did his own version of it and shared that results in there. And then more day trading or swing trading, last day of the month option trade, which is a pretty good one when we're in a bull market, preparing for disaster in life, just kind of all the things you want to think about. If it's a good smorgasbord of what is going on in the trading lab pretty much at any given time. Okay. The other things you have there is trading live streams. It's just me trading. You want to see how I do it every day, how boring it really is. That's a good one. This one's specifically about crypto. This is doing live prop tryout challenges. I've done a number of these. A bunch of our members have. Here's different trading strategies. And currently I'm doing another prop tryout. And so anytime I'm doing videos on that, I put that in there. But this is one that everybody's always interested in. We have a zone pivot trading strategy. We have options momentum swing strategy. We have some of our members put together a strategy to trade the Olympus Dow Ohm. It's a crypto setup. Again, the option momentum strategy explained a little bit more. Price action class bar by bar of NASDAQ and Bitcoin. So the foundation of all systematic trading comes from price action. And so that's what that one is. The Santa Rally, and again, the option momentum swing strategy a little bit more. This is the top-down version of the Pisbit trading strategy, the FVBO, VBO, and failed breakout, vol breakout and failed breakout, retest, failed breakout, retest. These are like the top two strategies. How to read market internals during bear markets, because market internals are useful at certain times, and a lot of times they're not. So that's what you get in the lab. You'll see your inventory there. Let me move it over to here, and let me share what you get in the, where is it? There we go. Okay. And then finally, we've got this is access to this is what it is like in our Slack channel. So we've got, I'm bringing somebody on to actually manage these. They'll be putting out all the alerts that I trade. Every day right now, we get together and we back test separately from our normal live stream. We get together and build systems. I'm building my strategy for the fund that I'm launching soon. And so we work together doing that. Anytime, anybody wants to share any code or have just any coding type scenarios, we share it in here. We work together. DGens, this is a crypto channel, usually pretty active when the bull market's on, kind of sad and quiet when it's off. There's cool gear out there. Whether it's, one of our guys has a VR office and he day trades from it. So he's just sharing that. Our general channel, I share the morning daily brief. Here's an example of what you get every morning before the trading day. Pretty much my thoughts on what's going on. I get support and resistance. Right now, I'm day trading heavily the S&P 500 futures, the E-minis, because we are in a bit of a violent time. It's where it's neutral. It's a neutral market regime, not bearish, not bullish, but with a little bit of a bearish twist. And so, just day trading it from, support and resistance. So these are the levels I'm looking at. And then, taking a look at some bigger trend line, perhaps. So all principles based on systematic trading and also based on price action. I'm expecting more indecision, two-way type trading. We had that. That's what yesterday looked like. This is our overnight, and then now we're here. So I send it out pretty much right around the market open, and we usually wait a little bit before we get going on the market anyway. So I try to keep it short so that you can read it, go take a look on the charts, and just have a plan rather quickly. Gold breaking out, and we're seeing a retest right now, so that's cool. Same on crude. Well, crude broke out already, but we'll retest. And then today I'm getting long, potentially buying Robusta coffee. And then something I'm looking at here, of like, when are we going to get out of when are we going to get out of this bear market, and what I'm looking at leading. So really quick, really simple. You'll get that in the general channel every day. And then every day I also do a live stream, and you'll get a link to it in this general channel. So this was yesterday's live stream at, that would be 11:30 Eastern time. So midday, which is actually when I really enjoy trading. A lot of people are only focused on the open and the close, and a lot of opportunity outside. I'm about to put on a trade. Okay. All right. Literally, I just put a trade on right now. Okay. As things are happening in the world, we'll put some headlines in here. We don't really trade news, but it's interesting to keep up on some things. Health and wellness. Look, we're talking about, a bunch of, a bunch of different things in here, sleep and diet and exercise. This is where I put recordings of the live streams in here. So if you're kind of curious, what we can, what we got going on, that's a good way to do it. Let me share with the team. Okay. So you'll see that I'm literally just putting in my trades as they go. And then it's the trading floor, we call this. So this is pretty much, where the most active trading goes. We discuss throughout the day, like my ideas throughout the day. We also have swing position trading room, which, we'll post trades that on the swing trades that we're looking to do, or that we're putting on, whether I'm putting it in there, or, like guys like Mike, who are sharing his trades, shorted here, hit target there, just printing money. And then, here's, different videos, or, things to share if you just read. And then one of the other ones we have here is the prop tryout challenges. I'm doing a prop tryout, and we have other traders in the group who are also doing a prop tryout along with me at the same time. And we post our trade. I post mine every day, but mostly everybody posts their trades in there at the end of the day. So like I said, I'm buying in Robusta coffee. I got the order in, it hasn't been filled. And then also Ian shared a trade that was a FPOR, which I mentioned is you'll have access to in the library. He saw that trade. I looked at it. It's exactly what it was. Thank you, Ian, for pointing it out. Once you know the strategy, then it's easy enough to just do the trades. So we're all doing these prop tryouts. I'm doing it with Lux right now. Lux is a great end of day firm. You can day trade there too. I mean, they've got so many products to trade, and they'll get you, after about a year and a half, 2 years of consistent 3% type returns per month, you'll be up trading millions of dollars with them. It's a long, slow process. Cool. So this is what you get. This is the lab. Feel free to join us. You can, and when you're in here, introduce yourself in the general channel if you like, or, say, hey, Chris, DM me, and just say, hey, I'm in, happy to be here, excited to be here, whatever it is, ask me your questions. I'm pretty active in the Slack. That's it. That's the lab, guys. You want the trading signals that I'm trading, I share them in here. You want the analysis that I'm doing and everybody else doing, the same spreadsheets. We also have a Google Drive full of all sorts of PDFs, white papers, a bunch of code, all the spreadsheet templates we use to manually backtest, and then all the backtested results, so you can match your experience along with it. I'm a big believer in backtesting. It's the same. It's in essence just practicing. And, I can put in 25 trades in about an hour during a back test, which is more than I would get an entire month trading a live strategy. So doing just a week, 2 weeks, 2, 3, 4 weeks, I can get about 1,000 trades done in about a month, which would normally take me about 10 years in live trading to get that experience. That's why it's so important, just consistent, repeatable processes. Okay, well, that's the lab. Thanks for joining us. I look forward to your trading success and you being a good contributor and awesome consumer, awesome consumer of what we do in there with each other, and really just being part of our team. Looking forward to you being in there.